People think that when someone becomes religious, they become boring. You can't have fun with them anymore. The Prophet ﷺ was the most religious person who's ever existed. And I'm going to show you in this hadith how he had fun with his wife. Bismillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man walah. It was the day of Eid, and outside the house of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the mosque, because the house of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, its door used to open into the mosque. Outside his house in the mosque, there was a performance. The Abyssinians were doing a shield and spear performance. They were dancing, they were chanting, they were celebrating, because it's the day of Eid, it's a day of celebration. And this is happening right outside the house. And Aisha, the wife of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she can hear it. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam noticed that she wanted to watch. She says, she's telling the story to her nephew, Urwa ibn Zubayr. She said, I don't remember whether I asked the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that I want to see what's happening, or whether he noticed and he said, do you want to watch what's happening? Whichever one it was, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he knew how she was feeling. She felt comfortable expressing this feeling to him that she wants to watch a show. She wants to watch a performance. People sometimes think that when you become really religious, you become all serious, the only thing you do is you worship, there's no enjoyment, there's no fun. The wife of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the most religious man who has ever existed, who will ever exist, she felt comfortable saying to him that I want to watch a show. I want to watch a performance. And so the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he opened the door, and she describes how she watched. She said that she stood behind him. So the Prophet is watching, she's standing behind him, and she said that my cheek was pressed against his cheek. She placed her head on his shoulder from behind him, and she's watching, and her cheek is on her cheek, and they're watching the show together. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was involved in the performance. He said, "Dunakum ya bani arfidah." He was speaking to the Abyssinians and he was encouraging them, more, go on. And she's watching from over his shoulder with her cheek pressed against his cheek. A beautiful moment of husband and wife loving each other. The husband being conscious of what the wife wants and giving it to her, not just giving it to her, but partaking in the fun, in the enjoyment with her, so that she feels like they're doing something fun together. Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. This is a Sahih hadith. Bukhari narrates it in his collection. There are other riwayat that Ibn Hajar, he mentions in the commentary, and in these narrations, it says that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked her if she'd had her fill, and she said she had, but she wanted to keep doing this because she wanted everybody else to see that she was special with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, particularly his other wives. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he let her watch until she had her fill. And when he noticed that she was done, he said to her, "Is that enough?" And she said, "Yes." He said, okay, then go. And then she went, and the show was over. The show of watching this performance was over because she'd had her fill, but the wonderful and beautiful life that they spent together continued. And it's situations like this, when you understand the statement of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he said, "Khayrukum khayrukum li ahlihi," the best of you are those who are the best to their wives. And he said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Ana khayrukum li ahli," I am the best of all of you to their wives. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We need your support. We want to produce over 100 videos in this series to show the beautiful character of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This will be a positive response to all the bad things that people are saying about him. If they understood who he was, they wouldn't believe any of those accusations. If you like this video, please support this cause. You can help with as little as $1 or even with the click of a mouse. Go to discovertheprophet.com or click the link in the description below to find out all the ways that you can help people discover who the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. And don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Also to subscribe to our channel. All of this helps spread this message.